What's going on, guys? Welcome back to GTA 5. Today we're going to be checking out a brand new car, one I've been waiting for a long time to come into this game. This is going to be the Z32 Nissan Fairlady Z, better known as the 300ZX. What we're going to want to do, guys, we're going to head on into the internet here, travel and transport. I believe this guy's going to be in Legendary, and there it is, man. NTNS X32. Nice little nod to the Z32. We're going to pick this thing up. I do like it in the stock blue, so I think we'll leave it in blue. We're going to order it up to the auto shop, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, here we are in the auto shop. We got our Z32 up here. Look at this thing, dude. This thing's awesome. I love GTA. Going for these more realistic car models. This thing looks so close to a 300ZX. It's awesome. Take a quick walk around here before we get modifying. A little bit of that GTA rear end, though. This thing is so cool. I can't wait to get building this thing. Now, I do believe this car has HSW upgrades as well, so unfortunately, they put a Z32 in GTA with no drift tuning. But we still have low grips and HSW, so we're going to do that. We're going to head down to the LS car meet in a little bit, but you guys know I like to modify cars here at the auto shop. The lighting's a little better, so we're going to do most of the visual and cosmetic stuff here, and then we'll move down to the car meet, throw on the HSW and all the other stuff. So I think we're starting with a drift build. I will do armor just in case I crash it up. We're going to skip the brakes. We got bumper panel up next. We got a black panel and a chrome light panel. I think I'm going to pass on chrome. Black maybe, but I think I'll leave it stock for now. I like the body color. There is no bumper option, which is kind of a bummer. Engine, you know what? I don't know. Do you do this before HSW or not? We'll do power down at LS car meet just in case. Exhaust. We got doubles, titanium oval, double small bore, titanium small bore, large exhaust, double large exhaust. I don't love any of these, to be honest. I like singles the best. I don't love that they're pointed down, but there's no bumpers, huh? Maybe it's front bumper, rear diffuser. There's skirts. Is there splitters? Oh, there is splitters. Okay, so that's gonna help a little bit. Sorry, I'm gonna jump around a little bit before I pick everything here. Drop splitter. The carbon accents are nice. Huh. Well, let's lower it first and see how low we can get to the ground, because I think that's gonna kind of affect our splitter choice here. So we'll slam it all the way with the competition suspension, and then we'll go back to splitters and try and get the looks down before we go too crazy with exhaust or performance or any of that stuff. I do like the dropped one. I think the dropped is nice and clean. Vented is kind of cool, but yeah, I don't love that you can see through there. And then race has those fins on the side. Not crazy about that. Definitely don't want any coat hangers hanging off the front of the bumper here. So I think we're gonna go with the carbon dropped and hope that we can get carbon accents on the skirts and rear as well. Let's go over to skirts next. Carbon skirts. That's probably gonna be the one we pick here, guys. Although I'm wondering if we went with black accents, we could paint the car black and it would just look like it's got a body kit on it, which would be pretty cool too. But I think we'll run carbon for now and try some different body colors. I don't love that like side wing vent thing. That's kind of cool depending on what we have on the rear, but I think I like the clean nature of the first one. This guy here, the carbon skirt. So we'll run those for now as well. And then we got rear diffuser up next. Hopefully there's something clean for us. Oh, okay. So this is like a kind of like a bumper. That'll help, I think, with the look of the exhaust. Some of these other options here, I would love to add some carbon in the back instead of just the bumper, but it looks like that's not going to be a thing for us. So I think we'll run this guy. That definitely makes me feel a little bit better about the looks of the car. Not a ton of options though. A little bit disappointed in that aspect. Side louvers, let's see here. I think we're gonna go for something clean here, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna love the side louvers. I think we'll leave the window open. Got spoiler up next. Let's see. Maybe we got there it is, that old school Z32 wing. It's cool. I think respray might affect whether or not we go with a spoiler or not though. And then we got some racing wings here too, some high risers if you're going for something a little bit more track. But like I said, guys, probably gonna try and keep this as clean as possible for this build, which means I think this stock spoiler is gonna be pretty good for us, which is also a huge benefit if we do end up sticking with the drift setup with the HSW and low grips. Having that stock spoiler on there will probably make for a better drift car too. So I think after that, guys, we're gonna want to go over to respray. Oh, white's really clean. I'm thinking maybe Millennium Jade. That's pretty cool. I really like the white though. I know I build every car white. Blue's really cool too, but the Millennium Jade looked really good as well. Let's go through all the colors though, see what kind of, ooh, the yellow's really nice. Maybe like a gloss yellow. Red is really nice as well. A little Jimmy Oaks. This is gonna be a hard pick. Let's see. I know I'm jumping around like crazy, but let's go to wheels next before we pick a color. Typical NTNS build, dude, bouncing all over the place. We're gonna go to street, and I think we're gonna want something with bigger wheels. It is a bigger car. The T37s, dude, not bad. It's a little sunk. The fitment's not great. It's kind of a bummer there too. I'm thinking maybe Cosmos might look good. Yeah, the Cosmos go kind of hard on this car. I do think I want something with a chrome lip, and I think Cosmos are going to be our best bet, so we can change that out later if we need to. And then wheel color, I think black is going to be really nice with all those black accents on the trim. Yes, sir. And then tires, I don't think we need any tire letters or anything like that. Windows, we can tint down just a little bit. We'll go to dark, and then back to respray, guys. Got to pick a color here. Go through some of the classics, maybe. So I think like yellow or white, we'd go classic. That's really cool. And I don't have a lot of yellow cars. See, the cool thing about black is that it kind of ties in with the splitter and makes the whole car look like it's kitted, which is sick. I kind of do like the carbon black, man. That's wicked nice. White, I don't think I love white as much as black or yellow. And then we had red too, but that was more of a metallic. I think yellow and black are kind of my two picks. I think for this one, guys, we're gonna go with black just to tie in those splitters a little bit better. Now, I do want to check and see if we change these splitters out to the black ones, oh, it ties in even better. It just kind of looks like it's part of the paint there. That's pretty nice, man. I think we're gonna run that. I think we're gonna run the black splitters, so we're gonna do the skirts as well. Go right over to the black skirts here, and there we go, guys. That looks pretty sick. All right, now that we have a basic look down pretty well here, I think it's good to go back up to the top. We'll take everything all the way down. Bumper panel, I don't think we need to change that at all. Engine we'll do down at the car meet. Exhaust now, let's see with this bumper. Can we get those singles to work a little better? It still looks weird. The stock ones are too small. I think we're gonna have to go with kind of a simple double. I don't think the titanium looks good. The ovals look weird. Double small bore looks probably the best, or double large. I think double small bore looks the best there. It's a little bit more flush with the bumper, so we'll go with those. Up next is grill. I don't think we need these. I think it looks a little better with it open down there. Hood. Okay, so we got some hood options. I don't know if I'm gonna love any of the hood options. We got carbon there. Looks a little strange above the headlight. Yeah, some of these vents are kind of cool, I guess, but I don't think we need anything too crazy. That's kind of cool with the side vents. Yeah, I don't know. I think we'll probably end up running an OEM hood on this as well. Yeah, these are getting pretty crazy. So we'll run the OEM hood on here as well, guys. Horn will skip. Lights. Let's see. Headlights. I think white actually looks pretty good on this, so we'll leave the stock ones. Livery. Let's see what we got for liveries. Black stripe we can't see. White stripe, just one down the middle. Doubles all set. Triples all set. Got a little Hot Wheels going on here. Black spiky stripes, white spiky stripes. We got some Jeff Gordon action if you're looking for something a little bit more track based. Another track livery here. Dense camo. These are pretty. That one's pretty cool. Huh. Maybe we could run this if it ends up being a drift car, but ooh, 76 too. That's a deep cut NTNS reference, but I think we're gonna leave the stock black paint for now as well. Lost and theft we already have. Louvers. Yeah, I think I'm all set with the louvers for the same reason we didn't run the Windows one, guys. Just keeping it clean for this build. Plate. Let's see. We'll definitely go to NTNS Media. And what's our style? The San Andreas plate isn't too bad, but I think we'll keep it clean. I actually like that stock San Andreas plate. It gives it a little bit more 90s style, so we'll leave that for now. Maybe we can get one with a custom plate before too long here. Yeah, we're definitely going to keep the bumper that we did for the rear diffuser. Respray we already did. Side louvers we skipped. Skirts we did. Splitters we did. Spoiler we did. Sun strips, let's see. You know what? I kind of do like the black sun strip. It just brings the eyebrow line down a little bit there from the roof. Primary gives it a little bit more gloss. I think we'll go with primary. Nah, you know what? We're going to leave it clean. Suspension we already did. Transmission we'll do down at the car meet. Turbo, do down at the car meet as well. Wheels we already did. Windows are all set too, and that's going to be it for the auto shop, guys. So we got our clean build here. Let's get this thing down to the car meet, add some HSW mods and power, some low grip tires as well, and see if this thing slides. All right, guys, so here we are with the Z32 at the LS car meet. Now we are going to be going for a drift setup on this car to begin with. So although there is no drift tuning on this car, we are going to be going with the HSW upgrade for some power, which I do have my free one, which is awesome. Really excited about that. And then we are going to upgrade all the engine stuff as well. HSW engine tune. Glad I didn't do that at the auto shop. HSW transmission. We might change that out depending on how the gearing feels. Turbo, oh man, we got the stage 3 turbo for HSW. That's awesome. We'll have plenty of power. And then we're going to want to head into wheels, tires, tire enhancements, and we're going to go with low grips for drifting. We'll apply those. Now, I was wondering if maybe some underglow would be nice as well. Front, back, and sides, maybe some purple underglow. I mean, we can always turn it off, right? Yeah, we'll slap it on. We can always turn it off if we need to. The neon color, we'll try and find the purple here. There it is. I think that'll be pretty cool at night. And I think that's going to do it, guys, for the drift setup. So we're going to get this thing out into free mode and see what this thing does. All right, guys, first couple drifts here with the Z32 on the low grips. This thing is so much fun. I have to say, as far as low grip setups go, this thing is so good. It's got plenty of power. It holds revs really nicely. The balance is really nice too. It doesn't oversteer or understeer too easily in either direction. It's definitely a little tough coming off the drift tuning and getting back on low grip, so I apologize if my skills are a little rusty. Now, I do want to say, because this car has come out so nicely as a drift car, I'm second guessing a few of my cosmetic decisions, so I think I'm gonna hop back in the auto shop, slap that yellow color back on this, and maybe go for some white TEs as well. But now that this thing's sliding so well, I feel like we can go a little bit louder with the styling. So I'm gonna make those changes, I think, and we'll head back out to a few more drift spots and get some more slides. All right, guys, quickly pulling back into the auto shop here for a few more cosmetic mods. Like I said, I feel like the black on black is really nice for a street car, but with that purple underglow and the drift ability, I feel like I'm getting some ideas cosmetically to swap out. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna head into respray first. first. We're gonna go to classic, and then I think that bright orange is gonna be perfect on this thing. Look at that, dude. That's so nice. We're gonna definitely go with that. And then wheels, I think, is gonna be a little bit of a tougher choice. So I do love the black Cosmos. However, I'm thinking if we go to white, right, and then we change the type over, we'll stick with street because I think that's probably still the best fitment. And we go out to the TEs. Look at that, man. That's way more drift car to me. I think that's really nice. And we can go for another street build, you know, bulletproof tires, that type of thing. But I really think, I really like these wheels too. Yeah, you know what? It's a bold statement going with the white TEs, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna get a little bit loud with this thing. That is V2, guys. Let me know down in the comments which set of looks you prefer. Black on black Cosmos or yellow on the white TEs. All right, guys, here we go. We got the new looks on the Z32. I don't know if I'm sold on the wheels yet or not. We might go back to those black Cosmos. I'm super indecisive on this car. I think that's because I just love it a lot, and I really want it to come out super nice. But look at this thing go here. HSW power, low grips. This thing is super fun, man. I think this is one of my favorite low grip drift cars, and honestly, I feel like at some of these slower spots, it might even be able to hang with some of the drift tuning cars. I mean, look at that. It's super well balanced. It's extending corners really nice. The HSW power definitely helps a ton. It's super controllable, even though it is a longer car, you know, it's no Miata here. This thing's pretty long. It's super controllable. I'm not flying into walls with it. It's, again, the balance is crazy. It's not transitioning super snappy. It's not oversteering too much. It's definitely super nice. Now, I do feel like they should have put drift tuning on this car. It just seems like kind of a layup for drift tuning. Get out the way, lady! But honestly, if this is what we get for a drift tuning setup, or sorry, a low grip setup, I am not gonna complain, man. This thing is super fun. Oh man, let's go. Oh, we got some traffic. Hello. Ah, I tried to left foot brake it a little bit. Definitely a little rusty on the low grips. Now again, I'm feeling like I should have went with those black Cosmos still on the yellow paint. Might be a little bit of a cleaner look. The purple underglow, like I said, you know, at night I think it's really nice, and I think the white kind of pops off the purple a little better, but we can always turn it off during the day as well. Finish out one more lap here, and then maybe swap back to those black Cosmos. Yeah, man, back to these black Cosmos. I think the wheel choice was right first time around, and I think we are gonna stick with the yellow body color, but definitely let me know what your favorite setup of the video is down below. Look at this thing, man. Super clean. I don't know if we need the underglow. It'll be fun at night if we're drifting, but we'll, you know what? We'll actually turn it off for the next spot. Remote functions, engine on, neon's off, and there we go. There's our clean 300ZX, guys. Let's get this thing out to one more drift spot. Hello. We'll get this thing out to one more drift spot and see how it does out there. All right, guys, here we are at spot number 3. You guys know it. I forget what we used to call it, but this is one of my favorite spots for low grips. Get a little bit less traction here in this spot as well on these tiles. This thing is so much fun. Once again, I really do wish they had the drift tuning on this thing, but you know, you win some, you lose some, and I do think for a low grip setup, man, especially if it had a little bit more steering angle, I think it would honestly hang with a lot of drift tuning cars. It's so much fun. I don't know if we need the underglow. I think it's even a lot cleaner without it, so we'll probably run it off most of the time here, but it's nice to have. You know, you go to a night meet or something, get some tandems with the boys, you throw the underglow on, get a little rowdy. Definitely think the black Cosmos were the better choice on this car. I think the black paint was nice too, but the yellow, definitely a good pop for a drift car, and I'm just super happy to have this thing in the garage, man. We've been waiting for this car for a really long time, and it's so nice to have it in here in this game, and I can't wait to see what you guys think up as well for your build. So I'm sure we'll be seeing some of these on Twitch. If you guys aren't following on Twitch, make sure you check out the link in the description down below, as well as the Discord. I'm sure we'll see some Z32 photos throughout the week as people buy them and build them, and definitely let me know too what you guys think what the best setup for this car was in this video. I like the black on black, but I think the yellow definitely pops harder for a drift build. So all in all, pretty stoked with this thing. Like I said, guys, can't wait to see what you guys build up as well. Let's get one more lap in here before we close out the video. Try and get a nice big entry. The low grip skills are rusty. Oh man, but this car is super forgiving in the trees. Oh, couldn't see. Dude, my low grip skills are so rusty. I've been trying this corner like 500 times trying to get a good outro for you guys, but there we go. That's a little bit better. Into the tree, can't see. There we go, that was better. Not the cleanest, definitely not the low grip drifter I used to be. But what a car to get started back into the low grip physics with. This thing is so much fun. Like I said, guys, HSW power helps a ton with these low grip setups. Woo, that was nice. And just an iconic car, man. One we've been waiting for a long time to come into this game. Super stoked to have the 300ZX here. Can't wait to get some meets going with the boys. See if some people can bring out some low grip setups for us to get some tandems with like the old days. And we do have a couple drift tuning cars to check out as well. There's 3 of them. There's the Cypher, the Nebula Turbo, and the Sentinel Wide Body Classic, I believe it's called. And so I'm really excited to check out all 3 of those too. So plenty more build videos to come, guys. If you did enjoy this video or found it useful at all, please feel free to leave a like down below, subscribe for more, just like it. And if you made it this far, I appreciate you guys a ton. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.